Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month reading. It's good to be back. Hope all of you are doing well. As usually, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, where you can find the details about those readings I'm offering. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Libras. There's a lot of social activity for many of you with this Three of Cups as your main dominant energy. Many of you are going to have plenty of reasons to go out, to celebrate. There could be like plenty of events taking place right now. You could be feeling like you are you are here really like the spirit of the party. You could be invited a lot to different events, to different places, to different circumstances that kind of uplift your spirit. There could be an important specific event also taking place that kind of is of a highlight for this period of time for many of you Libras. And I feel like for some it could be like a surprise invite or something you're not it's like for many of you Libras, there could be chances of you being invited for something that it's not on your plans, like something surprising. It is a great time to attract people into your life, to build connections, to make new friends, new acquaintances. And I feel like there's a little bit of a mixture here for Libras between joining forces with current friends, but also promoting yourself, being receptive to other influences outside of just those you're used to. So networking is important for Libras. There's a dominant trait about you when it comes to socializing, which is something that many Libras are naturally gifted to, that is going to come out beautifully. But there's also an issue of the more you get to deal with people or need to deal with people throughout the next weeks, because there's such of this high influence on people and managing different emotions, different mentalities, there can also be a tendency to get yourself in the middle of discord, conflicts, debate, gossip. So there's a little bit of a mixed bag here with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, in the sense that there needs to be an amount of discernment for some of you Libras to who you confide, who you trust, who you call your friend, who you call, who you're giving more trust than you should, who you're giving more intel, more information about your personal life than you should, because there's a danger of you being so intoxicated, so, inebriated by this positive social energy and grace, that you might get blinded or not see. You might get blindsided by this own sense of vanity in a little bit of a certain way, where you feel like so good, so powerful, so amazing in your skin, that you can have a tendency to just throw caution to the wind and let out aspects of your life that could be taken against you or could be taken to then manipulate you. I see that the challenge with the Seven of Swords is specifically manipulation. There's a sense of manipulation and gossip for many of you Libras. There could be backstabbers. You could be finding out about some sort of wrongdoing or injustice that has been taking place that involves your name, or something deceptive, again, that has been going on in social environments you used to go, or within friendships and friend groups, or fake friends. Some of you Libras could, another translation of this energy is that unfortunately you can find out that there has been some sort of fakeness going on, or someone that you were calling a friend might not be your friend. I also feel like the issue for many of you Libras is that you're glowing. All right. And there's a sense of a true, authentic, colorful, personality that's very beautiful and bubbly at the same time and lighthearted coming out throughout this time. And it could really be showing to the world the best of you throughout the next week. So, but Libras, unfortunately, are one of those energies and signs that attract high levels of envy and jealousy. So the more you are in this beautiful, glowing energy, the more you have a tendency to attract people that get triggered by that. So you are triggering people. You are triggering some preconceived ideas that people had of you, especially for Libras that have been more in quiet moments, hidden moments, slow moments, depressed moments. The fact that you're coming out of that and actually shining is triggering people, because this new aspect that people are, new traits that people are catching on, for some is extremely attractive and they're super amazed by that, but for others it's just triggering. There's something about this belief that some of you Libras get things easy or get favors through something like wrong. Again, a lot of gossip. You must be aware for some reason of gossip that is taking place within people. But you also might need to be careful because of this social lightheartedness. You must be careful to also not indulge in gossip and ending up spilling secrets and saying things about other people's privacy that you shouldn't. So there's a little bit of a mutual energy when it comes to that. The Five of Wands is your advice. Just be careful with conflict, with discord. Make sure that you pick your battles wisely. You could be in a social event and things start really well. There's also just this sense of you participating into some sort of situation or a party or an event where things start well and then it ends up in a mess, in a big fight or confusion amongst people. Be aware of crowded spaces, overcrowded spaces. Places that, like clubs, nightclubs or bars, there could be like fights. There could be like things happening because of excessive alcohol, or it's just that you might be in the middle of this and end up getting hurt, or for some of you, like caught in the middle of something that it's not even about you or not even something you need to deal with. But I feel like with this challenge being the Seven of Swords, if you do find, there's also a percentage of Libras where during the next weeks, if you do find out something that's been going on behind your back, it could be hard for you to not react and again fight and get yourself also like get yourself in an energy where it's also very unusual for people to see where you're fighting, where you're being where you're defending yourself or defending someone that has been wronged. There could also be this sense of you fighting for justice coming out, and this is when your advice to actually fight is when there's a clear sense of injustice taking place. But the problem is, I feel like for some of you, this can escalate because it can involve like, drinking or other substances that alter ourselves. And so our sense of control is not really present that it should be, and it's dangerous. For some of you Libras, you need to walk away from certain people and environments, no matter how they appear to be good, to be pleasant, I feel like you're gonna find out that some of them are really not what they seem. And so when you do, either your advice and what you should be doing is either fighting to restore truth or walking away also from negativity, all right? And again, separating the fakeness, who's fake, who has ulterior motives, who has like hidden agendas, who is using you versus who is truly your friend and truly linked with you at a soul level. So I hope you have a great mid-March. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.